Hello. So we are now above 2,000 meters in height at the mountain, and we drove from our hut approximately 10 minutes to the mountains. So we have here a nice sign which is indicating where we are. This is here. So this is the area where we are now. So this is a bigger village. This is a bigger city, more a city, and we will now have here a trekking tour. So what is written here? So there is written there that there is a pedestrian way, so we will go and hike now. But yeah, I will explain to you a bit. Look at this nice water. The lady there filled up her water bottles, so it is probably very well to drink it. And behind me there is a building, and in this building there is a toilet. But I don't need to go to the toilet now. But here we have behind me there is a parking space for cars, so this is a very good starting position for hiking. And yes, now I think we will start our tour. So hello guys, so we didn't start it yet, our trek, but I wanted to show you the calm atmosphere of this place. So you have here a lot of cows, and we went here I think 2 years ago, and but on April or May, and the area here was all over covered in snow, and we haven't been really well equipped for a trekking walk or hiking walk in snow. So therefore, we didn't continue. We just walked around here. And this here, you may see it, is a glacier sea, or a glacier lake, not a sea, but yeah, from there the cows have their water supplies. And you might have wondered why I'm wearing a wool hat. The sun is really hot now, and I forgot my sun hat, and therefore I need a cover. I definitely need a cover from my head. And now let's have a look on this sign, if we have the chance. So here is a sign with all of the different mountains. Look at this. So maybe you can read it. And here are different other signs. So you have here the different proofs of the different animals, so you can read the path. So yeah, now let's start the tour. And maybe you can hear the cow bells. So the cow bells, that's really nice. So this is a protection against the predators, so they can easily stay during the night outside. Have a look on this beautiful scenery. The cows having their time of their life. So I think it's kind of paradise for them, or I mean they are used to it, but I think that's a really nice scene. Yeah. Hey, I found my sun hat again. This is due to the lucky fact that I've got someone with me, which is thinking for me, and that saved me now to wear a wool hat in this hot summer day to protect my head. But where we are now, this is just a small bridge made up of wood, and I wanted to show you this area. Can you see the curious cow? I think, oh, what she's doing, I have no idea, but I mean, she's really, really huge. Therefore, I will leave in a couple of, yeah, oh no, she's not interested in me. She will eat grass. So this water comes down from the mountain, and yeah, there is even a small escargot. I forgot the English name. I think it's yeah, I forgot it. Escargot is the French word for it. Look at this. Yeah, maybe you can find out what I mean. This small animal here. I think she likes water somehow. So we are now have walked a bit onto the mountain. So now we are on our way to the refugio, which is behind this small hill. And the reason why I stopped here was actually the sound, which is now which you can hear now. There are so many insects, especially grasshoppers, which make this kind of noise. Probably you can hear it, but there are so many different kind of grasshoppers. I never saw that before. Some of them even have wings, and they jump and fly the rest of the way. So here is a high variety of grasshoppers and many other insects, but predominantly grasshoppers. And behind me there is a meerkat. It was screaming just a couple of seconds ago. It was screaming, and now it's waiting for an answer to get. But I can't see any other meerkats here around. I will show you. I will point it with my finger where it stands. There somewhere. It's like in stone. It has no movement. It's just waiting for an answer. Yeah, I think they now also have a lunch break. Can you see that little butterfly? Okay, now it's gone. So we are almost there, and I just wanted to show you this part of the landscape. So what do we have here is the other part of the valley, and this is actually from this direction we came. So maybe you can see that behind me. Maybe it is visible that you see the cows, the parking space, and the little lake. And again, it's a beautiful landscape. There are only few people with us here. And yeah, have a look on the lawn if I'm moving. So there are many grasshoppers. That's beautiful. So now continue. Good day, guys. So We reached now an small cattle farm, I think. I mean, actually it isn't very small, but look at this building here behind me. So I don't know if you can see it. So this is the sun shelter. Yeah, this is not very good. This is not going to fly. So okay, so this building here, I mean, it looks actually there are people living in. So here you have your you can hang your clothes, your wet clothes on it, that they can dry here. And we have here, look at this building. So this is a cattle, this is especially for cattle, to keep them at night in this kind of building. And this building is really embedded within the landscape here, within the nature here. It's the roof is made up of stone, and these openings are just to have an air conditioning within the building. And hopefully you can see as well the super nice autumn colors, which are, the ground is colored red, green, yellow. So it's fall season. Therefore you have all the kinds of colors, all of different kinds of colors. And here the ground, actually, here is a mushroom, here is again a mushroom, and I'm not sure what happened here, but there are a lot of feathers. I discovered a lot of feathers here. Maybe some animal get killed here, I don't know. And this feather doesn't look to me like it would be from a chicken or something. It looks, I don't know, some kind of bigger bird. So again, a lot of fungus, champignons or something, I don't know. So we are now continuing to go in this direction. So this is called a refugio, where you can rest and have a drink or something. I don't know if there is any service, but first of all I want to enjoy this view. Can you see in the very distance there the glacier? That's so nice. And here you have water supply. I don't know if it's good for humans, but it's good enough for the cows, I think, to drink. Hey, so we are now walked a bit further. You can see where was before this hut here, and this is the area where the cows are sleeping in the night if they are upwards here. But I think now in this season, I mean, we are now at the altitude of above 2000, and I think in this season the cows are now located in the lower area of the mountain. But just have a look on this amazing view. So the dark area here is due to a cloud. But I can't see the cloud. Oh no, this is here. The cloud is there. I mean, it's in direction to the sun. I can't show you that because the camera will get disturbed by the sunlight. light. So now just have a look on this part of the mountain. Just so calm and nice. I mean, there is a fresh air, so it is windy, but it's a welcome fresh air. So and I mean, there is a road, and if you have a 4-wheel drive, then it should be really easy to drive up from the place where we came from, which is located down there below where the lake is and the cows are. So you can take also your 4-wheel drive and go up to the refugio, which is located even further on top. Yeah, now I will continue. Just have a small walk with me. It's super calm here. It's nearly no visitors except us and a couple of retired people. I mean, there are maybe locals which are really fit. Oh, what is this? I think this is an hole for a meerkat. It's a lonesome place here. It is somehow exhausting, but it's super nice to warm up a bit. And if this is your type of sport, what you are doing, I think that's a really nice activity. You are in the fresh air, you are in the nature. You can hear the sound of the birds, insects. I mean, sometimes there is also the sound of civilization in form of the sound of planes which are flying above in the sky. But anyway, for me, I'm used to a really busy city life, and therefore this is the absolutely nice and calm atmosphere which I can get. So let's continue then. I can't wait to have a drink. It's not what you are thinking. Just cold sip of water. A kingdom for a sip of water. Cold one, please. So actually I've got my own supplies. I could drink it, but I mean, yeah, therefore I would need to have a break and this is not gonna happen till I reach the refuge. Ooh, the name of the refuge is, so far as I can read it, is Refugio Champillon, after the fungus. So let's have a break here. So we arrived now here, the refugio. Have a look on this. So there is a lot of woods, and again it's a very calm atmosphere. And look at this, I saw this sign from above, from downwards. So the woman is laughing, I don't know what that means, but this is the Refugio Champillon. And look at the view here again. So interesting, isn't it? Wow. So let's continue. There is more to see. Look at this super nice doggy. What a nice dog. And what we have here. Wow, this is a very old school table.
Crazy leftists here.
And I think this is a super nice sitting opportunity. What's this here? This is fur. Oh no, what's this? Is it a dog? Might be a kangaroo. A kangaroo, I have no idea. So, and this is again a nice place to sit, to have a sit. And the little buddy is very unhappy with his situation. But let's have a look on this place. What means that? Col de Champillon. Okay, nice. So, what's further to see here? Oh, this might be Nepalese, an oil painting, really nice. Oh, wow, this is heated. This is here definitely heated. It's warm, warmer than outside. Look at this. Wow. Oh wow, here you have the oven. It's really nice. Hey. And this is the equipment here inside. Wow. Looks nice. And you have here also a lot of books, I think in different languages as well. And you can even a poesy, or if you are in the mood, then you can think about the meaning of life here on top of the mountain in the Refugio Champillon. And this is the bar where you can buy a lot of wine and even coffee. I think the quality might be really good. Oh, I think this is the part. Oh, okay, so this is the toilet. And, this is again for women and men toilets, right and left. And these are many shoes. And I think you can even stay here. So this is the, look at this. This is room number 7. I think you can I get there inside? Yeah. Okay, just don't ask, just do it. Then you also don't need a permission. Look at this. So there is a tent like in Nepal. I think this is just kind of amusement. And these are actually rooms. So you can stay here and continue your trek further on. You know, this this refugio is functioning as a base camp where you can go even further up into the mountain and have a rest here and sleep here and then continue your hiking plans. So I wanted to show you this kind of doggy. Hey buddy, what are you doing? So this is a special dog which is a local dog which is taking care of the cows, you know. So they are really nice and very active, and very they are very protective. And here you can see the European and the Italian flag. And I think these wooden huts are also available cabins to stay in to continue your trek even higher up the mountains. Just, yeah, I think this is it now from me because my talking is disturbing other people. And yeah, but one moment, actually I can show you more from this place. And this place here, I can't believe it. You will not believe what this hut is. Look at this tiny hut with its very special form. Can you imagine what this is? This is just, you know, the Italians really do have a sense for beauty. And I will show you what this building is meant to be, or what it is. It's so funny. So this here is wood, and it is closed. Actually, this is a sauna. This is really, I can't believe it, but this is a sauna with this kind of beautiful view into the valley. So if you go into the sauna where it is, when it is really cold, then you have a really relaxed time in this sauna with this kind of view. And what is funny also, you have here a small self-made shower, so you can go into the sauna and have a shower outside. Let's explore what is on the other side. Oh no, I mean, the Italians really have a sense of beauty, and this is just a pool to cool you down after your sauna experience. But what this is, I mean, this looks like a small Nepalese tent. I'm not sure if it's open. You can go down these stairs. They are really uneven, but maybe we can have a look inside. Oh wow, it's open. Oh wow, this is, can you see it? This is again a sleeping place with a lot of fur in it and a lot of mattresses in it. And this smells not very good, but it's, yeah, decorated very nice. But I have no idea what these furs are doing here, really, and from which animal they come from, so they originate. So this is a kind of Nepalese tent. Yeah, it's a good snow protection, I think. This is a really approved system, but yeah, not interesting, not pretty much interesting for me now at my position. So look at this stairs. So, and this is again the most interesting and with the most beautiful side sauna that I've ever seen. And this is the entrance to the rooms of the refugio place. So this refugio is a really good base camp to further continue your journey up of the mountains. So now we are leaving the Refugio Champillon or something, and this hut here I discovered is for the staff which staying here, I think, just to service the visitors here. And as you can see, this is a 4-wheel drive, so the staff, I think, is coming here upwards with supplies, food supplies and water or drink supplies. I mean, the refugio has its own water, and I filled up some water for my water supply. So I've got the water supply now from the water which is provided in the refugio. But yeah, so the refugio is about 2,435 meters in altitude. So, but we now continue to an altitude about 2,700, and then we will walk back the same route, I think. And this is how it looks at the moment. I think it's really nice. And the other visitors are older than us, I mean retired people or even families. So this means this hiking route is really manageable and easy to walk. And in this refugios you have even supplies of food, drinks, and even you can even have a warm meal there. So, and this is the route signs. Oh, look at this! I saw here a really nice water well again to fill up your water supplies, and we will, I think, continue to this here. Okay. Col de Champillon. So now we reached the edge of the hill which we climbed from the refugio where we have been before. This is downwards here, and after this edge, this part of the valley will not be visible anymore. And what you can see behind me is that the people are doing work on the track. So they renovated, or they look after the condition of it, and I'm pretty sure they earn nothing for that work. They are just a couple of friends which like to spend their time working on such topics, like doing a really good work for people like us to sign the track, so that we can follow easily the track. And now this is the part of the valley which looks like this here. So I think we gain already an altitude of 2,500 maybe, but there is more to follow. So we are now at this part of the mountain, and yeah, behind me you can again see two people which are doing construction work on this part of the trekking road. So it's not only an outer route or a highway which is always under construction, even paths like this ones are always under construction, or just checking the condition of the roads and making new signs if it's needed. And this is my view from here. I mean, it's a bit windy, but the sun is super strong. My skin is burning, though it is not very warm, and my shirt is a bit wet from the walk upwards, so it's getting really fast cold. So therefore I will now continue, and in front of me actually there is I don't know what there is going on, but yeah, they are really charming, these guys. And yeah, I will now continue, but I cannot film the track in front of me. I mean, this is this part. It's not that much interesting. The behind scenery is much more interesting, I think. Therefore, I will now continue on the top of this road, and then hopefully we will see in front of us the beautiful Mont Blanc. Look how far we came now. So this part of the mountain we only saw from downwards, and now we reached the halfway of the mountain, and it's not far away anymore to our destination. And yeah, I wanted to tell you that we both are members of an alpine club, but this is mainly because this membership is kind of insurance in case of an emergency. If you need an helicopter rescue, then it's coming more cheap in that case if you are a member of this alpine club. So it's not because I'm very special or something, it's just a very cheap insurance in case of emergency. So the service is much better, and also they provide you with different kind of informations, and they publish an half-year magazine which is delivered to you, and yeah, you can get a lot of informations about it, and even better conditions to stay in, like these huts which we have been before in this kind of refugio. And yeah, so now we will continue our journey. Hello, so we reached our destination, which is Col de Champillon at an altitude of 2,709 meters. And it took us about 45 minutes from the Refugio Champillon to get here. So about 250 in height in about 45 minutes. I think that's good enough for our condition and for our age and something. And so what we have here is the beautiful landscape behind me and a couple of birds. So this is the beautiful Mont Blanc. This is one of the, it is one of the highest, I think, highest mountains here in Europe, I think, but I'm not sure actually. And this is how it looks without me in the picture. And here you have plants, and it is a bit windy. And yeah, so I have no idea what kind of other mountains you have here. It's just, I think, yeah, it's just beautiful, and I'm happy that we reached our goal for today. So take a look again on the map. We will now have a lunch break and look also at this part of the mountain. So this is also very nice. This is from where we came from, and I think we will just return on the same way as we came. And actually it is windy here and a bit cold, but I think so this route was not very difficult. It is I would recommend that really. If you have a bit of condition, then you can manage it to go up here. And maybe even if you want to go further and climb your 3,000 meter high mountain, so it wouldn't be that much difficult, I think. So as I told you, there have been also families even with small children visited the refuge. I think they will also continue till at least at this point. So take a look again on this beauty, on this tower, and enjoy your view. And there are people climbing even further, but this is, I think, just for joy. There is nothing much more after this small hill. The sound comes from a plane. Which is above. We are on our way back again. So this was a joyful excursion. You see how nice the colors are? And this is the color, what you can see, the yellowish dried up color. This you would have in the place where we are living too, if they wouldn't water the lawn every day, twice a day. I think this place, I mean, there is no lack of water because there are so many waterfalls and melting snow, but yeah, because it's very steep, the water is running down with short contact to the ground. Therefore they need to water it, especially surely because the lawn is the main food resource of the cows. So this time I'm using my sticks, and the sticks are really useful so far because of the steepness. Yeah, it was very useful. Upwards and now downwards as well. And at the lookout point where we have been, Col de Champillon, it was so windy, and I mean, I would recommend a windbreaker or something. It was really cold then. Well, all right then. And now I think we will need less the amount of time to reach the refugio again, and even the parking space where we have parked. I mean, downwards it's more, I think it's more difficult because you need to be concentrated, you need to have the condition, and therefore you shouldn't be too much exhausted to take the return. So this is the view, which is now the part of my route back. So now I need to pay attention. This is really steep, and I'm not sure if it's slippery. Even though I'm wearing sunglasses with pink glasses on, the colors are really impressive. It looks like Hobbit land. I don't know. Not pretty much the same, but similar, I would say. The roads are really easy to walk. There is no problem with leaky stones or something. But I wouldn't recommend to take this trekking adventure with flip-flops or something. Just wear proper hiking shoes, and then you have no worries. The sun is now behind me, and though I'm moving, actually my nose and my hands are cold. But it's fine. No worries. continue our trek downwards. There's some granny sitting and watching the scenery. I can hear the cows already and see the lake. Okay, so now we are in altitude where no wind is, and it's getting warmer and warmer. The ground is very smooth, so it might be slippery. The sticks are very useful in that case. This is really a beautiful mountain. I think you can see how the water force made his way downwards, and there is a water gravure on it, the sign of the water which flows into the valley. I think later in the season the top of the mountain is completely covered with snow, and in the warmer seasons it's melting and waterfalls are built, and this is where the whole water is coming for the whole village or the whole valley. So maybe they will not suffer water problems due to climate change, but maybe they will, I don't know. I mean, they depend mainly on farming, and I would expect that the people here are really dependent on nature, and if the nature forces are disrupted by man-made climate change, then I think they will suffer from it somehow. During the history of Earth, there have been many climate changes, I think, and a lot of massive deaths, so that whole species were gone and extincted, and I mean, no one knows why exactly the earth created such a different environment from out of nothing. Maybe that was also man-made. I have no idea. So the pyramids maybe have been built by aliens. I don't know. No, I don't believe in such things, but yeah, it's interesting. So it is very steep here. I really need to pay attention. It's getting windy again. So the ground is really sandy now. And it is very steep, so you need to take care to slip away. Cloud is coming again, and it will bring shade. Sometimes my companion isn't visible anymore because he's hiding behind some hills, and I think I'm too fast. Should slow down a bit. So this is the place where I've explained to you. This is an cattle place. I think this cattle which we saw below are coming to stay the night here inside this, because nights it's getting pretty cold. And have a look on this. This is the seat of the farmer which takes care of the cows, and look at his view, and yeah, he sits there and has a chat on his own with himself. So this is a really nice place. These cattle houses are pretty much always the same, in line, cow after cow, but anyway, I mean, they have a better life than the average industrialized cow. Okay, so this is again very windy. Here we have four-wheel drive. I think this is kind of owner or farmer somehow. Hi, so here we are again. So we have again the massive amount of cows which are relaxing and keeping the food machinery going on. and we almost reached our car, which is still there. Yeah, so this journey was really nice, and I would recommend this tour to you. It's still warm. There haven't been so many visitors, so I think 10 or even less visitors. But just enjoy the sound of the cow bells. And the nature is going to be noisier or more noisy at these hours. There are a lot of insects, and the meerkats are also communicating with each other. I saw a lot of holes in the ground, which are for meerkats, alpine meerkats. And yes, here we are, the cows again. And here we have a rebel cow. It's always the rebels which are the inventors and making the difference. So she is, I think she found a better food there, and therefore she hangs there around. And the other cows are like the sheeps in the society. Oh, now she saw me. So is this a donkey sound? Oh no, this is a bull. Actually, this is a bull. No worries. She should go to the others, I think. That might be a better idea. Oh, she was there because of drinking water. There is a water flow. A water flow is flowing there. So, and the bull was worrying, I think. This might be her. Maybe they are in love or something. But this sound is really nice to have at night. It calms you really down. Yeah, but actually, yeah, they are really poo-producing machineries. The ground here is full of their poo. And I will be very happy if we reach the car, because I didn't follow the track. And I walked over a very dried lawn with very high and dry grasses on. And now the grasses are sticking on my wool socks, and it's very uncomfortable and scratchy. But I have not a long walk to the car where I can change my shoes. And what I mentioned before, I'm not that much exhausted from this tour than compared to a tour which we have done within the Aosta city. So the city tour was, I don't know, at 4 or 5 o'clock I was really exhausted, because we walked along a lot, but I'm not sure why this is. I'm not very exhausted now. Maybe this will come later. just have a look on the path here. The path is nothing very special, but it's much better than a lot of paths which I saw for hiking. And look at this, everywhere cow traces. So, but this clouds there, maybe tomorrow we will not have such a nice weather like today. Therefore, it was a good decision to make such a tour today. So, we are coming to a small bridge which is specially made for cattle. This is the bridge here. And it's again beautiful scenic view, and the water has a greenish color. I think this might be from the calcium carbonate which is washed out during the journey till it comes to here. So I just want to check at which altitude we started. I think it was about 2000. And no, it was about 2435, I think. And we climbed up to an altitude to 2000, approximately 2700 meters. In a very short time, I guess. Let's have a look on this map. We missed it before. Okay. So this is not very useful to me because I just want to know what's the altitude from where we started, so from the parking space here. And it's again so idyllic here. The water is flowing, a lot of nature sounds. Yeah. Sometimes you can hear the planes because Aosta has an aeroplane, or I forgot the English word, where aeroplane starts. I don't know, forgot it. So actually here we have again a sign, a cross sign. So I'm telling you, those people are religious, really. And we are coming here to the beautiful lake again. It's small, but actually it's absolutely fine to have a picnic there. Again, look at these cows behind me. They're really enjoying themselves. What's going on here? So we have here, in this direction, actually a bar. It's called a bar. I think you can buy there drinks or something if it's open, and spend a nice evening before you drive home at the parking benches. You can have a meal and now we almost reached the car, and happily we are not very far away from our hut, from where we are staying, so we don't need to drive hours to get home. So, what the sign is saying here. Let's have a look on this map. Can you see the Mont Blanc? No. Ah, no, sorry. So this is this picture shows this view. Therefore, the Mont Blanc is behind these mountains. Yeah. At which altitude we are here? 2,400?
No, 2000.
Ah, okay. And what was the altitude with the 2,400?
2007 was the Col
Okay.
de Champillon, 2005,
Ah, okay, so I
6,
see.
and we are here. So it was nearly 700 meters.
Ah, okay. So we are here at Bai. We walk to Refugio Champillon and to the Col de Champillon.
Dai, aiutala, sarà per la prossima
So-
macchina.
We managed to climb up almost 600 meters today. So this is not bad. Therefore, I'm signing off now, and we need to go to the alimentari to buy some food supplies.
No, apri che prendo il sacchetto.
Ciao ciao.